test. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're live and we are getting straight into proceedings today. We've got an FA Cup game actually in 10 days' time against Cardiff, ahead of a very, very tense title deciding period, shall we say? Two points in it. We have been throwing it away. Unfortunately, we have been throwing things away with our defeats last time out. Kyle, good morning. How are we doing? Ben, good morning. Hope you're both well. Hope you had nice weekends. NXGN. Well, time to get scouting, eh? Elites. Hope you're well. And get your bingo dabbers out, Ben. I'm tired. Both kids. Both kids in the night. Me and the missus were both up against it. Nathan DeCat, 17. He doesn't look 17, does he? $250 and Reading did nothing. Yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Getting a few players scouted. You know, the old NXGN. Got to be done. Got to be done. Got scout reports on some of these players already. We know roughly where we want to strengthen as well in the summer, I think. I think we're after a couple of centre-backs. We just bought Lucas Bergvall, so we might not need a cam. Although we might look at selling Bruno Fernandes. So, you know, there is certainly an option to be looking at a central attacking midfielder. Wingers, I think, were pretty sound. And we don't need a striker anymore, correct? Because obviously Francelino's come in and Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko is absolutely on fire at the moment. So I don't think we need him. Don't need to replace him, should I say. Rashford and Højlund should come back as well. And there is optional future fees on their loans. So we'll see what happens with that. But if they don't come back, then I think both their fees are in the 30-ish million mark. So we'll have about £60 million to spend from those sales. Ideally, though, like for what their value is and their ability and attributes on the game, I'd like them both to return perfectly, to be perfectly honest. So hopefully their loan moves are not made permanent. Simon, good morning. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for the 3 months. The 3-month subscription. Welcome along. I hope you are doing well. How did everyone's weekends go? Did you all have nice times? Why am I clicking on Diego Leon? He's my player. We're on an international break at the minute. Central midfield, I think we're all right because we've just bought Matt V. Kisleyek. We've got Papa Matasar. We've got Kobe Mainu. I'll probably look at getting Archie Gray if we can try and ship off Ugarte. If we can't ship off Ugarte, we'll just keep him as our fourth. On the wings, we've got Adeyemi, Mbueno, Cunha, Ahmad. I've got Buzian and Slory. I may look at somebody else on the wing, depending who's available. Harry Maguire will be out, fortunately. So will Casemiro. So that'll free up a lot of wages as well. Holmesy, good morning over on the YouTube side of things on the YouTube stream. Leo Sauer is a decent young player for me, has a few assists and goals, shoots me value too. Schlotterbeck is a good centre-back for a decent price too. Well, we've just done the NXGN, and there's some of the classics. Diamonde. We've got Gonzalo Inacio. Big Fin 13, thank you for the follow. Welcome along. First time chatter, hello, good morning, how you doing? You have FM26? What are your thoughts on it? Still struggling with the pre and in-game editors, so certain video concepts are off the table at the minute. You have FM, it's mid. Fair. I'm having a very good time playing the game. I'm very much enjoying it. Do I think investing in a face cam for streaming is worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. It doesn't even need to be the best quality. Mic's better. The microphone needs to be better than the face cam. But your face cam, you can probably get a decent webcam for about 25, 30 quid. Max 50. So if you're going to be streaming, if you're going to have a decent enough PC and you're going to be thinking about streaming and going into it, you might as well go the whole hog. At some point, you're going to have... at some point, you're going to want to... what's it, aren't you? A face cam. Ben Sesko now, in form, is going to have to be rested for this FA Cup game. Luke Shaw. is going to get a game. We'll play Mason Mount. We'll play Ugarte. Oh no, we'll play actually Kislyak. Dallo. Who can I play on the left? We play Buzian. Desco and Bueno, Adiemi. And Bueno's not actually on the bench, is he? A strong bench. A very strong bench. I'll do. Stream for 3 days in a row so far, 8 hours in total, but trying to get affiliate. Yeah, Facecam's absolutely worth it. You tried Saudi Monday, Holmesy, but he chose Saudi. Well, he's always going to choose Saudi. That's the problem with Saudi. If Saudi start coming in, you just can't compete with those wages. So it makes the free transfer market much more difficult. What have you been streaming then, Big Finn? Is it FM or is it something else? And have you managed to get an average? Is it 3 viewers in current over those streams? Fernandez. Ooh, off the post bar, corner of the post and bar. This is a game we should be winning against Cardiff. I think they're top of League One or something at the minute. So, given the fact that we're in a title race in the Premier League, there's no way that we should be losing this game and going out of the FA Cup. And this is the quarter final. So, we should be on for a semi-final later in the stream. No penalty. It's a free kick right on the edge of the box here. Not even worthy of a highlight. Bruno Fernandes again. To Yoro. Back to Fernandes. Back to Yoro. Switches the play. Luke Shaw with a bit of time and space. Down to Buzian. Oh, he does his man. He does him. Pulls it across. It's 1-0. It's Bruno Fernandes with the tap in. I do like how that now counts as an assist, even though the keeper got a touch to it. Because Buzian does deserve an assist there. He's done a hell of a lot of work there. Done his man and whipped it across. And it's just a bit of a deflection in the box. I do still feel that winning a penalty should count as an assist. You could have a player who's like getting a 6.7, 6.8, and they could win 2 penalties, and you could be 2-0 up, and they'd be massively impacting the game. Yet, so no assist there for Dallo. Exactly the same sort of goal, off the goalkeeper and back to Ahmad. So there's an inconsistency there. But we're 2-0 up. 2-0. It's a good way of starting the stream, isn't it? It's nice to get in and amongst it with a victory. Get a bit of confidence in amongst ourselves. Ready for the league running, which is going to be a very tense encounter. Hoping to finish the season today. I'll only be here till about 12:30 though. Francelino, is that his first goal for the club? No assist again, this time Luke Shaw, the unlucky recipient. So, I've just praised how Buzian got an assist. Yeah, we've had 2 other assists that haven't been given, but very similar sort of scenarios. Maybe this, because it was a shot rather than a cross, maybe the game knows. 2.26 XG. I mean, unsurprising considering all 3 of them have been open net tap-ins. Mason Mount now. I should have. I can't really. Having Maguire was injured, wasn't he? So I couldn't even rest my centre backs. There we go. Ahmad's now got an assist, so maybe that was because it was a cross, and Mason Mount's popped it home. It's 4-0, and we are flying. 4-0, 4 different goal scorers, 4 open net tap-ins. I just want this game. Come on, Bruno. Just take it. For bloody hell. What's he doing? We waited an age for that. I was expecting it to at least go in. Yeah, now we've got this game pretty much sewn up. I just want this game to be out of the way, really. Part of me wants to instant result it now, just because I really want to get on with that league running. But I don't want to upset Apricot. I want to be there to be making those tactical changes should I need to. Do I think these goals are just player quality or your tactical genius? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to call this tactical genius. We've seen some of my tactical genius, and we've seen some fantastic decisions that have really come off, certainly in the last stream. But like I say, Cardiff are in League One. It's all about player quality here, isn't it? Even though some of these players are not my first team regulars, they are still very much my squad options. You know, Ahmad's been good at points this season. Whilst he might not be currently first choice, you know, if Adeyemi gets injured on the right, I'm not really going, oh God, I've got to bring Ahmad on. Happy with that. Mason Mount's been pretty good in the last few months. Dallow had a great start to the season. The only reason he's fallen out of favour is because Aaron Hickey's been fantastic. Yorwin and Asio are my first choice centre-backs. Actually, I'm going to rest one of them. I'm going to bring one of them off now for Agati. Because we've established Agati can play there. And actually, I'm going to put Luke Shaw there, and I'm going to bring Leif Davis on, because Luke Shaw can play centre-back. Then I am actually saving their legs. See, if I instant resulted that wouldn't have happened. Ahmad dances round. No way you should be shooting there. This is one thing I've really got a problem with this game in the match engine. Players shoot from such tight angles when a little pass across goal there for another tap in would have been absolutely the right call. But yeah, no, it's all about player quality in this game, Simon. I'm not going to claim tactical genius. You know, the formation and the tactics are what I've been setting up with all season, and we are where we are. So that is a bit of tactical genius. I don't think the player quality that we've got is quite worthy of winning the league. If you look at some of the other teams like Liverpool, Arsenal, City, you know, they've got much better players in certain positions. Yeah, it's us and Spurs. It's us and Spurs that are up there. So we are where we are. Dallow. Back to Agati. Oh. This is why I want to get rid of him. Is he Holmesy? This is good in the game. I'd imagine he would be, given the fact that he was unbelievable on the last FM. I was a big fan. The dugout wants me to bring Hickey on for Dallow because of a suspension incoming. Not worth it, is it? We've got a highlight here in the 93rd minute. Unnecessary. We're lagging. Unnecessary. This is an unnecessary highlight. Unless it's a goal, unless it ends 5-0 or 4-1, we don't need to see this. I'd like to think it's going to be 5-0. Oh, good save. Kyle, you've moved over to YouTube. Any reason? Lag. Yeah. Wait, you commented on Twitch and YouTube here, Kyle. Boosting them numbers. Alright. 7 days. Home to Leeds. Coventry have won in the quarter-final against West Ham. Derby have beaten Bournemouth. Man City beat Spurs. I hope it'd be nice not to get City in the semi-final, because it'd be nice to play City in the final. Arrogantly thinking we're going to get there if we beat Coventry or Derby, but I'd back us. I've noticed that the dynamics have been a little bit varied this time, Holmesy. I had a few players coming at me in Save File. I've got going downstairs. I'm doing a run through with Brighton, and God, who's the right back? Ferdy Kirioglu or whatever his name is. He wanted a new contract. I said we couldn't afford it. Players came to me saying unhappy. I then backtracked, gave him a new contract, and then a load of players come in saying we're not happy that you've backtracked on that. So that was disappointing. We sell Bruno Fernandes. I think this might be the guy that we go for. A little bit of Estevao. Feel like he'd be a bit of a like for like. Or Rodrigo Mora. You're a lord over here, Kyle, on Twitch. Oh no! Oh. This is not it. Gonzalo Inacio is injured with a hernia for 2 months. That's his season over. We did not need that at all. Let's get this saved just in case we get a crash. Not that I've experienced many crashes of just regulation stuff. Oh, hang on. I've not got it there. Let's just have a look. Yeah, let's remove this again. Just in case we go into the transfer market. Because I've accidentally got the editor on, haven't I? Because the editor wasn't available when I started this save. So when I'm doing some of my other videos where I've put the potential and countability in on the that screen, it remains there on the screen for this save game. Obviously, we don't want to be cheating or looking at current and potential abilities of certain players, so just want to make sure I get rid of that and remove it before we accidentally see something that might inform a decision. Karim Adeyemi's also injured, 3 to 7 days, twisted ankle. So Harry Maguire's also injured. So we literally have only got 2 centre backs. No, 1 centre back. Agate's going to have. Luke Shaw's going to have to play centre back. And I'll play Aaron Hickey on the left. We've got Ben Sesko. Got Bergvall on. Could play Dorgu. Yeah, actually. Got Dorgu and Hickey round. Kobe Mainu. Saar. And who am I going to play on the left then? Do we go with Cunha? I go Brian and Bueno. Yeah. That will do. Well done, Spurs, indeed, Kyle. Well done, Spurs, indeed. Not looking good, is it? Go and win. Spurs have got Sunderland away. And they don't kick off till later, so we're obviously the early kickoff here. So if we win, we go back top of the league, even if it's only for a very short period of time. Lucas Bergvall! If we don't win here, and Spurs do win, well, that literally could be the title race over. This could be quite a somber stream. It really could. Aaron Hickey now, who's been phenomenal since he arrived. Ahmad. Ben Sesko! Oh, the man in form. His early season form creeping back in there. Thank you for following, Wiggly Grub. You've joined at a terrible, terrible time. We're 1-0 down. And this is a game at home we should be winning. Benjamin Sesko! I am going to be exhausted by the end of the stream. My heart rate's already going. The tension. I'm not doing too bad, Wiggly Grub. Hope you're well too. Thanks for following. Thanks for the first time chat. Have you got the new FM? What are your thoughts? Half time. Don't like what I saw. Bueno, Kobe Mainu, Dorgu, Lenny Yoro, all playing a bit poor. Bergval's got an assist, so he's going to stay on the pitch. I think we're going to bring on Mason Mount for Kobe Mainu and Mateus Cunha for Brian and Bueno. And do we bring on Dallo for Dorgu and move Hickey across? Hickey's having a good game, as is Ahmad. They're doing well down that right-hand side. Maybe I leave it alone for 15 minutes. It's getting better after every update, isn't it, the game? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Who are you when you save? Aaron Hickey, down to Bergval. Ahmad, Hickey. Oh, that was awful. Aaron, I've been singing your praises. Come on. Yes, Aaron Hickey to the substitute, Mason Mount. And leaving Hickey on that right-hand side was a tactical masterclass. That's what you need. Pulling it across. Not great from the goalkeeper. Mason Mount's in the right place at the right time. Yes, Kyle, I'm a celebrity watcher. It's a tradition in our house, has been for many years. I went for about 2 or 3 years where I didn't watch it. But yes, we watch it. Are you? And Patrick Dorgu, who was potentially going to come off due to his slightly less than desired performance, he's found himself in space, he's crossed it in, and the man of the moment, the man who can't stop scoring goals, Benjamin Sesko, gets his second. It's 3-1. And that could be that. I'd like to think that we can hold on now to that lead. Aaron Hickey, especially given the way the highlights are going in this second half. It's a hat-trick for Benjamin Sesko. It's his first of the season. Oh, yeah, H and Ginge are going to be quality together. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Angry Ginge anyway. Don't often get a chance, time-wise, to watch a lot of his streams, but I love some of the stuff that makes its way over onto YouTube. I'm a big fan of Ginge. So when I saw he was going in, I was like, this is going to be gold. And I know him and H are friends anyway. I've seen H appear on videos on Ginger's channel and a few other channels like Taze and stuff. And they've got a great chemistry because they are just such good friends. So they are going to be great. Like last night, it was just brilliant, wasn't it? When they were trying to do that fire. Jack Osborne's doing the fire. And Ginger was like, he's blowing on it. H's like, come on, come here. They just went to one side. He goes, are you stupid? Like, you couldn't do that with someone you've just met. Like, that could be very much taken the wrong way with someone you've just met. If they don't really know some of these celebrities very well, but obviously because they're such good mates, that chemistry and that friendly piss taking just comes out straight away. Look at this! City have just battered Chelsea 6-0. Come on, Sunderland. Come on, Sunderland. Thank you for the follow. The Galactic Giant as well. Oh, the board. We've qualified for the Champions League. So, at the very least, it's not been a dud of a season. But if we don't win the league, it will be very, very disappointing. The budgets have been set. £92 million with nearly £600,000 in wages. Plus, we've got Harry Maguire. Where is he? Who is on £200,000 a week. And Where's the other waste of space? Casemiro on £300,000 a week. So there's another £500,000 that is going to be available in the wage budget for us. Yes, I'm not doing too bad. The Galactic Giant. I'm going to call you Giant from now on. Bit of a mouthful. Welcome along. Hope you're well. You got FM? And are you enjoying it? Spurs have won. Spurs won. As you can see, they're back top of the table. Two-one. Now we've got Chelsea away. Oh yeah, they've clashed in the jungle. That's such an inflammatory headline. Like them pair, like those two will have full-on arguments and be sound with each other because they are mates. Just started your first save with Portsmouth. Very nice, very nice. What league are Portsmouth in? And what's your transfer budget? Because I've got a video coming out soon of some. It's going to be called Wonder Kids, but they're probably not by definition Wonder Kids because they're not at the current ability level. But for good signings that you can get for potentially under £1 million, which might be very good for you if you're struggling with your recruitment. Although some of the players, they do need a lot of nurturing. Championship, 50k transfer budget. Okay, the £1 million video is probably not going to be for you then. Oh, I'm nervous for this game now. Away at Chelsea. Thank God City have absolutely taken them to school in the last game. It might have really dented their confidence. That's what I'm hoping. That is what I'm hoping. So, we made a couple of changes, didn't we, at half-time? Oh, hold the team meeting. There's a team meeting. Oh. Brian and Bueno. Then we have to make the most of this opportunity. Right, we'll leave it there. That's exactly the positive reaction I was after. Thoughts? Yeah, they would have been great together, H and Gingerwood, in a trial as a duo. There is no Discord yet, Wiggly Grub. There's a few people who have been threatening to set one up on my behalf, very kindly, but it's just not sort of materialised yet. I do need to make one because I would like to have a bit more interactivity with the Discord where people can put like memes and stuff about FM and other things. Like, I don't know, but there will be one at some point, but it's just the time of setting one up, to be honest. Because the thing is, I don't want to half-arse it. Like when it's made, I want it to be populated and I want it to be given the attention. If someone subscribes to the Discord and like follows the Discord and joins it, I want them to feel like it's a place that they want to go and have a look on, rather than, oh, this is just a husk of a shell, a load of shite. Right, Brian Bueno didn't play well, did he? So he brought on Matthias Cunha and Kobbie Mainoo, who has been arguably our player of the season in the first half of the season. He has fallen off in recent times, and Big Mason Mount scored the goal. So how poetic for him to get himself back in that first team reckoning against Chelsea, his former club. Karim Adeyemi get himself back on the bench for Bouzian. Harry Maguire is still injured. Gonzalo Inacio, well, his season's over. Yeah, I love Kobbie as well, Simon. But he was poor last game. And when you're in a title race and you're a manager of my calibre, you have to make the big, tough decisions. If he wants to get himself back in the team, it's going to be very easy. If someone's playing poor today, he will quite easily find himself coming off the bench, and he can then make the difference. Chelsea is 17th in the form table, and we're 6th. I don't care about form, though. Chelsea, I mean, I'm clutching at straws saying they've just lost 6-0 to Man City. Hopefully their confidence is in the gutter. But look at some of the players here. Oof, they've got the scumbag Garnacho. Cole Palmer, of course, amazing. João Pedro's good. Caicedo and Fernandes, amazing central midfield duo. They're a very strong side. A very strong side. This is a very tough game for us. Who have Spurs got? That's the question. Aaron Hickey now. Just been phenomenal. Oh, he's offside. Ben Sesko. Oh. Yes, Giant, I am. Yeah, United fan. It was the secondary reason that I chose the beta save, which has spilled into main release game, because there's so many updates coming. There's going to be certain things that I'm worried that they're going to say these might not be that viable in current save games, so start again. So my long-term stream save, which I did have an idea for, but we might go with elsewhere. I'm not sure. I'm still sort of umming and ahhing about a few things. I've decided to carry on with United because I didn't know what else to do. And oh, what a cross! What a cross! No assist. That was a Levi Colwill assist if I've ever seen one. If that was me, if that was my defender, I'd have subbed him. That was horrific. Oh, Levi Colwill, what on earth were you thinking, boy? I mean, Benjamin Sesko's on fire at the minute. He does not need another invitation. He's already had it in the back of the net and given offside. But yeah, I decided to carry on with the beta save with United. Purely because I wanted to finish the season. And at the time, when the main game came out, we were undefeated. And it was about, I think we were in January. I would have got further with more streams, but my son had a chest infection and then I got ill. So I just found myself unable to talk for extended periods of time. And by extended periods of time, I mean more than a minute. So to sit there for 3 hours-ish on stream would have been a nightmare. Look at Man City, 3-0 up against Arsenal already after half an hour. They're flying. Yeah, performance have been a bit nice for United. A few wins. And with other people losing, Spurs are not playing today. Spurs are not playing today. With other teams losing, United's position in the league is not looking too terrible. Despite the fact we have lost quite a few games and we haven't looked the best. But things are, I'd like to say things are on the up. And that's the thing, you've got to, you bring a manager in, like Amorim, and whatever your opinion is on Ruben Amorim, whether his system's right for the Premier League or whatever, it's a complete change of system. It's a different style, and he came in mid-season, so it wasn't his squad. It was somebody else's squad that's been built. He's got to make the best of what he's going with, and he's got to try. And sort things out. And make United play better. I'm distracted now. Right, we've got problems. Ahmad getting a 6.36. Karim Adeyemi. I like how they've changed this now, so you can actually click on a sub. It said he could have, did it say 45 or 75 minutes of action? Regardless, he's only going to get 45, so he's coming on. Cunha. That's disappointing. I've given you the start and you've not repaid the faith. I still can't get over that penalty miss for Brian Mbueno though, so I might I'm going to give Cunha 15 minutes. Patrick Dorgu, he's not playing great, but he came good in the second half last time. We're going to make just the one change. It's just going to be Karim Adeyemi. Back to what I was saying about Amorim. Like, you've got to give him time to sort of get some of the players in and allow the players to learn the system. And it's starting to click. And, you know, it's not an overnight success kind of thing. And unfortunately, modern football, that's what a lot of teams demand. They demand instant success. A manager comes in, they want a change in fortune almost instantly. And I'd argue it got worse under Amorim than it did under Ten Hag, because I mean, at least Ten Hag won an FA Cup. God, Nacho's giving away a penalty. Oh God, Nacho. It could not be more poetic. Right, who's taking this? Ben Sesko. He's right banging form. His confidence is going to be through the roof. It's 2-0. And that is a little bit of a cushion. You know, was it right to let Ten Hag go? I mean, he was given a bit of time. And I mean, he had, 2 games at Bayer Leverkusen? I mean, so, I don't know exactly the ins and outs of why he got sacked, but he didn't. He obviously there was things going on behind the scenes that might not be as public knowledge as the results on the pitch. Karim Adeyemi off the bench with a goal. Cunha with the assist. I've backed him, and he's now going to be getting a better rating than 6.5. 2 assists from Chelsea players, exactly, Giant. Three 0. And do we save some legs? I think we do. 4 changes, there we go. Some of the players weren't playing the best either who've come off. I mean, I've just brought off Aaron Hickey, who was playing pretty alright, I think. But it's just fresh legs, isn't it? Wing backs, defensive midfielder. And then we brought Bruno Fernandes on because Bergvall was having a little bit of a game. That to Dallo. It's in, it's Cunha. I mean, these decisions I'm making, keeping him on the pitch. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. 4-0. Chelsea have had a horrible time against the Manchester teams recently. 6-0 against City. It's now 4-0 here against United. And the final whistle can't come quick enough. So we will be back on top of the league. J for England. Well, if only international management was a thing, eh? When they release international management, that's actually going to be something I might try. I might do a stream save, being an international manager. Might be fun. See how it plays. Gittins for Chelsea. Oh, nice. Oh, but Lemons. He's back from injury. Because remember last stream we had him out for 5 or 6 weeks with a fractured arm. Where he only got an orange injury in the game where we could have left him on. And we gambled to bring him off. Fucking broken arm. Leif Davis. I mean, that's why he's going back to Ipswich. Oh, Ben Sesko. Come on, Ben. You had time and space there. Going to be a World Cup only? Is it? Surely not. That could have been back-to-back hat tricks for Benjamin Sesko. which is insane considering how he was in the first half of the season. Couldn't buy a goal with him. Luke Shaw. I mean, it's 4-0. We just want to keep a clean sheet. They did not need that breakaway. "4-0. Another game down, and we are now back once again on top of the league. Our goal difference as well is far superior to Spurs. To let that just be a little nugget in the back of everyone's minds. Goal difference is a huge factor. If Spurs draw, come on Brighton! Come on Brighton! I like how they're not playing on the same day. I feel like we should almost go and watch some of these games for a bit of drama, but the season probably would not end in today's stream. Oh, Spurs have won again. Spurs have won again. We're 9 points clear of City. We're almost guaranteed top 2. Now we got Brentford. Shaw drops the lack of football. He withdraws his transfer request. Okay. He's on 200k a week though. He's 30. He's probably got another season or two in him. I mean, if I can get another left back in cheaper and get him sold, absolutely. Nico Paz. Or if we sold Fernandes, it's him or Estevao, isn't it? And I'd probably go with Nico Paz, to be honest, if I could afford him. Given the fact I've got 90-ish million pounds plus potentially 60 coming in from the Rashford and Højlund sales, 150 million. I think we need to sort out our centre-back issue first. But then we'd get some money in for Fernandes. So I could maybe drop 50 million on Paz and get 50 million in. That might be about enough. Then I'd probably leave about 100 million for a couple of defenders. And then again, I'd probably be able to get Archie Gray for a very similar price that I'd be getting in for Agati. I'm going to let Bruno Fernandes play into the Bergvall today. Ahmad did not play great. So Karim Adeyemi, who came on and scored. Cunha actually had a great second half, so he's going to keep his place in the team. Ben Sesko's just absolutely on fire. Let's look at Ben Sesko's form. Last 5 games, nearly getting an 8. Hat-trick there, 2 goals there. Nothing against... that's international. No goals there. 2 there. 1 there. So 3, 6, 8 goals in his last 5 games. I'm going to praise his recent form. No wonder he's smiling. How did Mason play against Chelsea? He got 7. Oh, that's a 7.1. I mean, I'll probably bring Kobe on later in the game just to keep him getting some minutes. Dorgu. Think I might bring on Dallo. Dallo on the right, Hickey on the left. Yeah. I know, Ben. I know. I need to sort it, yeah. I'm trying. I'm doing what I can. They seemed motivated. Home to Brentford. a team that notoriously in real life Manchester United have struggled against a lot. So this is by no means a foregone conclusion. With the only game today as well, I'll be interested to see who Spurs have. Although we're probably playing today because I think we've probably got an FA Cup game at the weekend where most of the other teams will play. So that FA Cup's actually getting in the way. 4 minutes in, Dalot with the assist. And it's that man again, Benjamin Sesko. I might sell Francelino in the summer. I bought Francelino in because Ben Sesko couldn't buy a goal. He's come in, Ben Sesko's place has been under threat, and bang, ignited his form. Did we get a message to say who we've got in the FA Cup semi-final? Because I've missed it, if so. It's either Derby, Coventry, or Man City. I'd like to play City in the final. 2-0. 7 minutes in. Ben Sesko with 2 tap-ins. Adeyemi this time with the goal, with the assist. And that's an assist twice down the right-hand side. We are absolutely ripping it up down this right-hand side. Dalot with a great pass. Adeyemi with a great assist. Ben Sesko with 2 goals. Now we just need to keep it cool and calm. Yeah, you're right, Simon. I think we're because I've got 2 wingers. I've got overlaps for the fullbacks. I've got inside forwards, and I'm focusing play down the wings because I've noticed that playing down the wings has been quite beneficial for us in recent times. Certainly in certain games where we've changed to that and it's gone well. So I've moved the actual main instruction of tactic to focus play down the wings, which seems to be working. And to be honest, Ben Sesko, quite a few of his goals have been tap-ins. That's what Brian Bueno was doing in the first half of the season. He was in the right place at the right time and he just kept scoring. You know, he was at like 6 or 7 goals early doors. They were all tap-ins. There was very few, maybe 1 or 2 goals that were actually like a striker's finish. So we're half an hour in. 2-0. Everything's going smoothly in this game. A third should kill the game off. The next goal's crucial, isn't it? Any crossing instructions? We go wider. Higher tempo. We go more direct with our passing. We're working the ball into the box, and the crossing style is just balanced. So not as such. Oh, Aaron Hickey. Oh, he's forced the own goal. No assist. No assist. I mean, fucking hell, that's so harsh. I'm just saying 15 minutes ago how if you win a penalty, you deserve an assist. You're telling me that Aaron Hickey doesn't deserve an assist for that? If it's not an own goal, Ben Sesko's tapping it in. And he's now going to be up at like a 7.3, 7.4. Instead, he's going to be sitting there like a mug on 6.8. When he's just, caused an own goal, which is crucial in the landscape of this game. Tom, good morning. Hope you're well. How's your Southend save going? How many seasons are you in, Holmesy, with Liverpool? Sorry, this Holmes is over on YouTube, and there's not that much action going over on YouTube in terms of the chat. I keep missing it. You've given Van Dijk, Alisson, and Salah 4-year deals. You want them all to retire at Liverpool? Fair. Cunha with the Rash effort. The dugout, add team instruction, play for set pieces. Are you joking? Why would we change any instruction? We're 3-0 up. Two in two since his injury. Karim Adeyemi is back amongst the goals and back amongst the good form. Goal and assist today. He'll be in the 8s. An 8.7 as we approach half time. Can't be asked to do a save with Southend anymore. Up to much today. Just trying to win the league at the minute. We're doing everything we can. We're absolutely flying in terms of form. We had a little bit of a wobble against Leeds, where we were 1-0 down, but we brought that back to win 3-1 with, I'm going to say it, some excellent managerial decisions. You're off to Stratford. What are you doing to Stratford? The problem is Spurs keep winning. So I think we're going to make some changes now, save some legs. Also keep some match sharpness for some other people. Look, Aaron Hickey. Aaron Hickey. Going to watch Baller League. Nice. I've not watched any of this season. I didn't really watch it live last time. I just followed. I watched the vlogs and the videos on like Ginge and Mini Minter's YouTube channels. Right, 5-0. Make some changes. So Cobby needs to get some minutes, otherwise he's going to lose too much sharpness. We'll bring off Sarr as well for Kislyak. Dallow is okay. Hickey's not. Bring him off. Leaf Davis. Actually, no. Patrick Dorgu. Balls to Leaf Davis. Bruno Fernandes is playing okay at 6.57. I would argue that's not playing okay. Benjamin Sesko's on a hat-trick. I don't feel like I can bring him off. I want him to get a hat-trick. But I don't want him to get injured. I'm going to bring him off. Save his legs. I need him for the next games. What's that? 4 changes. Well, we'll have to leave it there then. You've met Ginge, have you? Nice. Patrick Dorgu now. Oh, Cunha. Oh. Off the post. And that'd have been an assist for Kobbie Mainoo, which might have kickstarted his good form again. Ginge still has a team, right? In Baller League. United. They're still in it, aren't they? They have not really been doing much this season, but he's obviously not going to be there today, is he? Probably eating kangaroo bollocks or something around now. He's probably already done it, actually, hasn't he? You want to meet Steve Bracknell? Is he anything to do with Ballers League this year, or is he just? I've heard the name. Is he involved with what's the team? Aaron Hunt's team. Is it Aaron Hunt? Yeah, Daisy Hill. I saw him in a video of Ginger's YouTube channel. He had a friendly or something. Is that right? Yeah. That's all I know about Steve Bracknell. I don't know anything else about him. He was giving Ginger a lot of shit, which I assume was because they probably know each other and he's just having a laugh rather than he's just an arsehole. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he was just being entertaining. Another good win. It keeps that goal difference just piling on the pressure on Spurs. Like, oh, he's managing United, is he? Well, oh, okay. Oh, so they definitely are mates then. If you generally didn't like him, he wouldn't bother. He's a character that acts as the assistant manager of a fake team called Royal Oak FC. Oh, okay. Oh, I just saw he was in that video with Daisy Hill, so I just assumed. Like I say, my knowledge of Steve Bracknell is woefully limited. Right. Oh, got City. Oh, look at the FA Cup draw. Fucking hell. I mean, fair play, a Wembley trip for one of these two teams, but whoever I'd like to say, whoever wins the FA Cup semi-final here between United and City should go on and win the cup. So this is almost the final, and so Spurs away at Wolves, who are in the relegation zone. Well, that's going to be a win for Spurs, isn't it? And then on Saturday, the 2nd of May, we're at home to Liverpool. And Spurs have no one, it seems. Matt wants to discuss personal matters. Continue breaking promises you made to him. Okay, I'll drop it. This is your last chance. You want some more playing time. You've been in the first team for the last month. Currently, no, Tom. I am taking a self-funded year off work following the birth of my second child. We've got a 2-year-old and she's now like 6.5 months, nearly 7 months. And we released some money from the house, me and the missus, to give ourselves both a decent maternity package. So we could both be here and have some good quality time with them. Because we're only young once. I worked in an office marketing, doing like video work or website related stuff, photography, a lot of digital marketing, quite creative. Coventry will be in the FA Cup final. Didn't notice any decent prospects in the youth intake, no, Holmesy. He does. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, Kyle. Your uncle works in cybersecurity, Tom? Right, Bergvall is cup tied. Harry Maguire's back. 45 minutes of action. I might give him some game minutes. Might bring him on if we're doing okay, but it is a big game. I mean, we've just absolutely annihilated Brentford. Well, you seem to know a lot about him, Kyle, for someone who doesn't, not a big fan. We might be underdogs, but go make him proud. Who's my top scorer? It'll be Ben Sesko now. It was until Ben Sesko's recent good form, I wouldn't have known. It probably would have been someone like Mbueno. I think he's on about 10. But Sesko's probably on about 17 now. He's scored like 8 in the last like 10 games. He's probably scored about 14, 15. He's been on fire. He got like 2 in the first like half of the season. And he started to come good. Kobbie Mainoo actually was top scorer for a while. Yes, Kobbie Mainoo, sorry. He was my league top scorer with 10. We looked at that, didn't we? Wembley erupts as Karim Adeyemi gets his 3rd in 3 games, and it's an assist for Mason Mount, the man who we have kept faith in despite Kobbie Mainoo's fitness. Huge. Huge goal that was. Can we keep it? Can we keep the lead? This makes me nervous. Oh, bit of lag. Silver. Bit wide. That's fair, Kyle. You had Kobbie and Mason in your Yeovil team, Simon. That's insane. How quickly did you get your Brit-only Yeovil side up to that level? Because like on FM24, yeah, I gathered you'd be in the Prem, but it would have taken you a few seasons to get to the Prem because on FM24 they were what back to back from Vanarama National to Premier League. League One and the Championship is a place I always struggle. That's mental. How you managed to get into the Prem from the Championship at the first time of asking is insanity. City, you're back on level terms. City, you're back on level terms. And we are nervous. Cunha. Oh! It's Cunha! Donnarumma with a very, very feeble attempt. How many seasons did you play in the Prem trying to win it? The thing is I remember on was it FM? I think it was FM22 when I first started YouTube. You were there back then, Simon. My Sunderland series. You were one of the first commenters. They were in League One, and my premise was because Newcastle had all that money, and it not long after Saudi had taken over Newcastle, I wanted Sunderland to do better than Newcastle. That was sort of like the little hook for the series, and it was a very fun series. I remember I got promoted the first time of asking from League One when Benjamin Sesko. Donnarumma's fuming. Where's he off? Tight call. He's off. Oh no. Is he on? He was on 3-1. So yeah, promotion the first season with Sunderland was not something that was beyond the realm of possibility, as we were expected to reach the playoffs. That was Lorenzo Luca. We might have got Sesko towards the end of the Sunderland save, but Lorenzo Luca was the big dog. We broke our wage budget. I think our highest earner was like on like 35, 40k, and we got Lorenzo Luca on like 140k. We may have got Sesko towards the end. I may have bought Sesko as well. They are. You know, Ben Sesko was the next Lorenzo Luca, wasn't he? But I got promoted in the first season with Sunderland, won the league in League One, and then we were in the Championship, and we were having a little bit of a good time. Like the momentum, we'd got a couple of okay signings. Poached a couple of players who got relegated from Peterborough. Remember, Johnson Clark Harris was one of them, and we were throwing it away, but we ended up winning the playoffs. So I got promoted back to back. And that season in the Premier League was fucking ruthless. I remember we got Adam Plozek and Angelo. They were the big signings in that first season, and they really they scored some key goals and put in some key performances. And we avoided relegation by the skin of our teeth. Like, I think we finally became clear of the relegation zone on like game 36, and I think it was mathematically secure by game 37. That was rough. So how on earth you went from the Vanarama National League? That's 2 more promotions on the process. There must have been such a squad overhaul. SARS not doing great. We've got yellow cards for Hickey and Dallow. Both are fullbacks. I don't like that. I'm really worried about a red card now. Really worried about a red card. Yeah, I always play with that. I hate masking attributes. It just adds so much more time to the saves, and it adds an extra element of realism and immersion when you've got attribute masking on, so you can't see how good players are until you scout them. Once you've scouted them, you can then see it. Like, if even with scouting, if attribute masking should still have a range. You know what I mean? You know, when you've got a partial scout report where it's like 13 to 17 of an attribute. That should be how it should be if you got attribute masking on. It should make it a little bit more, add that element of realism. Or there should be 3 settings. That one I've just described, the one that's currently there, and then attribute masking off completely. But I can't be bothered with attribute masking. It just makes the quality of life of a save so much more hard work and arduous. Because you see someone, you think, oh, they look half decent. I need to scout them to get the full breakdown of who they are. And by that point, you might lose out on them, and you lose like a couple of weeks scouting people. It makes transfer windows less fun. Oh no, Aaron Hickey's injured. 1 to 3 days. We've got Coventry in the FA Cup final. Still, Chris Over on YouTube, you're in the Premier League with Notts County after back-to-back promotions. It is tough, isn't it? In that, like, you can see in a ton of goals. That's the thing is, if you as it stands, you're staying up. You're at 16th. Now you know what you need to do next season. If you're scoring enough goals to be in 16th, but you're still conceding a lot, get some defenders in. Or new goalkeeper. Okay. We've got Liverpool. Spurs have won their game in hand. They're now 2 points clear once again. They've got Leeds, Villa, Chelsea and Everton. We've got Liverpool, Sunderland, Forest and Brighton. This game against Liverpool is going to be insane. This is a huge game. All the players are fit in terms of condition. Matt Kislex broke his leg. Strong challenge in training. There's his season over. Not that he's playing loads. He's a squad option. But having that option is nice. Oh, I should have brought Harry Maguire on as well against City, but I didn't dare. Another team meeting. Hate these. Why are you piping up? Loads of them offended. Now, everyone's chuffed that I'm saying I'm happy you disagree. Tesco's Player of the Month. Absolutely. Well done. 7 goals in 3 matches. Dedicates the Player of the Month to me. He's also got Young Player of the Month. And I've got Manager of the Month. Molwyn, good morning. Colombian Wonder Kids are the bread and butter of a save game, especially when you get up. I remember I had a couple of cheap Colombian Wonder Kids, especially on that Sunderland save. It was a central midfielder. I can't remember his name now. I think he might have been a regen. How's Inaccio's language development going? You can now speak good English. Excellent. Again, there's not a lot really to do with this team. We've just won, haven't we? Against Man City, a huge victory. Mason Mount's unhappy with his playing time. He's played nearly every minute. It's going well, Molwyn. Today's stream, we've been on fire. We've been dominating. We have won every game. We've found ourselves in the FA Cup final, having just beaten Man City 3-1. We beat Chelsea 4-0 in a difficult league game. The problem is, Spurs have been winning every game as well, so we are still 2 points behind them. This is game 35 of 38, of course. Sneak RS, thanks for the follow. This is a huge game. The early kickoff. I don't know where Spurs are playing. We looked at this earlier, don't we? There's a lot of nerves going on here. This is a huge game that I feel like we could drop points in, and it's so close to the end that dropping points here would all but end our hopes of winning the league, because we would have 3 games left. If we lost and Spurs won, that would be 3 games left, 5 points behind. I think that would be too much of a mountain to climb, given how well Spurs are playing. Fernandez. Is he on? He's offside. Go! Ben Sesko. Oh, I feel like I'm having a crisis. Cunha wins the ball. Luke Shaw, who has done a great job at centre half. Lenny Yoro marauds through. Bruno Fernandes finds Cunha, who started off the move. Into Sesko! Into the back of the net! It's 1-0! And no. I'm not au fait with the intricacies of VAR on this one. Is that off? It's countered. Oh, I only threw up then. I'm having a time. We're having a time of it here, but it's 2-0. What a great passing move. And Karim Adeyemi on the score sheet again. Did he score against City? Yeah, he's on. Miles on. Flampart, good morning. Good morning. Molwyn, thank you. Oh, so it's a little bit more cut and dry then. It's not like the old FM where you could see if someone had lifted their arm, which it took me till I started streaming nearly 2 years in to that game cycle to know that, thanks to Simon telling me. Mo Salah's through. Feeble. It's feeble from Mo Salah. It deserved a goal at the end of it. Salah means business. No, he doesn't. He did not deserve a goal at the end of it. It was pathetic. It was a long ball. He got the ball and it was a wet shot. Cunha. Got time. Finds Sesko, who holds it up brilliantly. Aaron Hickey now. Back to Ben Sesko. He's found Cunha. And we are absolutely flying here. It could be 3. It is 3. Oh, come on. This is our hardest game. I don't know, Simon, if VAR's pointless. I don't know if VAR's pointless in this version. At the end of the day, I just want the right decisions. I don't want to have a goal chalked off or get a goal when it shouldn't have been. Like, just get the decisions right. I know it's realistic for decisions to be wrong, but that to me, that's not fun. That's part of the problem with football, and that's what they've brought VAR in to try and combat, and failed miserably. Like, this is a computer game. There should be no mistakes for decisions. Decisions should be correct. It's bad enough when you think it's a penalty and it's not, because of how the match engine portrays something. Thanks, Chris, over on YouTube. I've just seen that. I've just seen what you've said. It just mirrors what Molwyn said. Right, well, we'll know going forward. Mateus Cunha's having a 9.0. 2 assists and a goal. He's absolutely flying today. Aaron Hickey did have a little tight hamstring strain and he's only getting a 6.6. I think I should probably bring him off, actually, at risk of aggravating it. It's not like he's having the best game, so I'm going to do that, actually. Patrick Dorgu. Karim Adeyemi's playing well, but he's a little bit unfit. With Dallo. Mason Mount's not playing. He's playing okay, but he's got fitness for days. Cunha's having an excellent game. He's on a yellow card. I've got to trust him not to get sent off. Oh, I see what you're saying, Simon. I see what you're saying. Sorry. Yeah, the VAR should override the decision sometimes. Like, disallowed goal and then VAR goes and says it is a goal, or vice versa. Yes, I agree. The correct decision should be given in the end. There should be some jeopardy. Yeah, I agree. If the correct decision, and then they just go to just double check on VAR, but it's always the correct decision. I hear you. It's 4-0. Patrick Dorgu off the bench with an assist. It's Benjamin Sesko. Oh, come on! Should we save some legs? I think we should save some legs. Benjamin Sesko with another 2. Probably Mainu's going to come on. And that's 3 subs in total. Oh, Harry Maguire. Just to get him some match sharpness, because he was injured. Because if one of these two gets injured, he'll have to come straight into the team. 25 minutes to go. I think we'll leave it there. 4 changes, just in case we need to do one for an injury. Don't want to get an injury and potentially go down to 10 men because of that. Yeah, we're doing all right, aren't we? And it all started off so badly, didn't it? Like going 1-0 down to Leeds. It could have been a very, very different stream. I think I said this could be a somber stream. It could still be if the Spurs keep winning. I will feel very, very hard done by if we don't win the league, given the fact that we've been top of the league pretty much all season up until Spurs caught us, and then we've just been alternating back and forth. I guess you'd say Spurs have been top of the league for the last month, because what a goal. I guess you could say Spurs have been top of the league for the last month, because every time we go back ahead of them, it's because Spurs then have a game in hand, and then when they play their game in hand, which is either later in the day or the day after, they have been back on top of the league. I don't know who they've got. In the league next. Chelsea are out of form. Chelsea are playing awful. Oh my god. Oh shit. All of a sudden, this is going terribly. Luke Shaw just gave it away. And now Liverpool are in the ascendancy. And there's 15 minutes. They've just scored 2 in 3 minutes. Please don't throw a 4-goal lead away. Oh, what a gut punch that'd be. I'd rather have lost like 4-0. Eddie P, thanks for the follow. Oh my fucking god. Morning, Robber Laz. Hope you're well. Oh. Oh my God. I mean, what a 4 minutes that was for Liverpool. That was... I can't even speak. A 7-stream streak for Robalaz. Congratulations. We're back top of the league on a temporary basis. Dermot Mee is happy to stay at Manchester United. Is he? Is he really? I'm not giving you a new deal, Dermot, so you can be happy to stay all you want. You're fucking right off. Don't come to me with that. Sunderland have just been relegated. Sad times. We've got Sunderland next, though. We've got Sunderland next. Chelsea are down in 11th. And you're the team that's, I'm hoping, is going to maybe do something against Spurs. When is Spurs' next league game? They've got Liverpool in 3 days. They didn't play this weekend at all. So Leeds on the 9th. Who are 7th. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Leeds. So we've got Sunderland, who have just been relegated in 20th. And Spurs have got Leeds, who are in 7th. Sesko stars in Premier League match. Most goals, Erling Haaland on 21. Ben Sesko's now 5th with 18 in 32 games. 22 games then. I mean, 11 of those have been off the bench. His recent form has been out of this world. Mason Mount's injured. 1 to 3 days. 3 days away from the Sunderland game. Okay. I think then we'll probably give Cobby a run out. He'll be fit enough to come off the bench, but I don't want to start him and risk him. Everybody else in 3 days' time should be fully conditioned. I'm still out of breath from that Liverpool game. That's really, really shook me. Harry Maguire's now out for another 3 days with bruised ribs. It's like he doesn't want to play any more games this season. So, Spurs still got that game in hand. And they've got 3 games in a week. Leeds, Aston Villa, who are 6th. Do you know what? I say Chelsea's their difficult game. They've got Leeds and Aston Villa, not the easiest of games. Liverpool progressed in the Champions League. They beat Spurs 4-1. A late comeback, like they nearly tried against us, the cheeky bastards. And then they scored in the 93rd minute to take it to extra time. 2 late goals and then an extra time winner for Mo Salah. 4 goals for him. So Spurs will be reeling from that. Their confidence will be through the floor. They will be coming home disappointed from Anfield, having thrown it away. The psychology. I don't think we need to make any modifications to this first team unless we change Bruno Fernandes. Because everyone's form's been so good recently that the average rating's now all in the 7s. The other option is Lucas Bergvall, who, in my opinion, is probably not the right choice at this moment in time. He hasn't hit the ground running as we'd hoped he might. But he might come on if Bruno Fernandes doesn't do anything very good in this game. Lenny Yoro picks up the ball. There we go. So, Spurs and Leeds 0-0 at the moment. Spurs are winning. Already! 2-0! Now 2-0 over there. A favour from Leeds looks almost out of the question straight away. Why are we both in yellow? In black name badges. And I know it's only 10 minutes in, but now we're not winning. I'm now really concerned. Really concerned. Don't do this. After all the good performances, we can't drop points against an already relegated 20th place Sunderland. We've already lost to Wolves, who are in the relegation zone and probably going down. Last stream. Look at this. 8 shots, 2 on target. We are dominating. It's all us. And this highlight's going to be them scoring. Isn't it? It's going to happen. Oh, it nearly happened. Did you just have some Christmas adverts, Robalaz, on the stream? Or was it you watching TV at the same time as well? Fernandes. See Christmas adverts mid-November. This is exactly the time that Christmas adverts want to come out. People can get their stuff in time for Christmas, can't they? Bobby Mainu. Benjamin Sesko. If he's not scoring, he's assisting. And Karim Adeyemi, who has been on fire in front of goal as well, has missed a sitter. Oh, I feel almost as nervous as when Liverpool were coming back. If we lost to Liverpool, that's one thing, isn't it? But an already relegated Sunderland to potentially drop points here, I'd feel so aggrieved. Luke Shaw. What's he going to do? Big whips cross in. Now Cunha. Marauds down the right. Can you pull it back? No. Dallo, can he pull it back? We have! Bruno Fernandes has got the goal. It's scrappy. I agree. Shouts are huge. And even if they weren't working correctly, like, it looked like they did. It felt like you were doing something. Like, they need to be put back in. They need to put them back in, even if they don't work. It's just that placebo effect, isn't it? Of making you think that something's happening. Spurs are now 3-0 up against Leeds. So I think we can kiss goodbye to Leeds doing us a favour. So we just have to make sure that we win here. That's one game less. Oh my God. Half time. Right. We needed that. We needed that. I think there's going to be a couple of changes. Karim Adeyemi's not playing too bad. Are we going to make any changes? We have been dominant. We have been playing pretty well. I just feel like if we have a couple of goals and a lot of our players would be over the sevens, we've just been a bit wasteful. So I've left it as it is, feeling that the players on the pitch can do it. We might make what tactical changes pending? I've not made any. This feels more than just the regular kickoff highlight. This feels like something's happening. And I'm nervous. We're passing it around at the back and we're looking a little bit feeble with it. Offside, Benjamin Sesko. And he's missed as well. It's offside. Oh, thank God for that. Right. I'm tough doing this live. Never been in one of these title races live before when it's been this nerve-wracking. When I used to do Let's Plays and stuff, when I used to get like this, I used to like pause the game and just compose myself. Step away for 5 minutes. There doesn't seem to be any zip about our passes. They just seem to be very slow. Ben Sesko. Calm my nerves, Ben. He's at the post. Bobby Mainu now. Adeyemi. Out to Aaron Hickey. Oh, right. We're just dominating, but we just can't find the goal. I think we need to make a couple of changes. Karim Adeyemi says he's playing okay, but he's looking a bit tired, so let's bring Ahmad on. And maybe Cunha for Bueno. He looks delighted. He's positively chuffed. Do we bring on Mason Mount for Mainu? I think Mason Mount's been playing very well. I think maybe that's the right decision. I'm just going to do those two changes for now. I just don't feel I can bring Ben Sesko off, even though he's not scored. I feel like in the form he's in, he's very much who I'm putting all my hopes on. Even though he's missed multiple chances in this game. We've made two changes. They've been on the pitch for nearly 10 minutes now. And they're going to equalise. Oh, great challenge from Luke Shaw. Oh, since the injury to Inacio, Luke Shaw's been absolutely brilliant, apart from that. Was it one goal against Liverpool where we gave it away? To Salah? Very slow and methodical from Sunderland, but they're... Oh, Cunha's win the ball back. Keep it going. Ahmad. Oh, I can't quite get there. We're just we're just slightly, our passes are just a bit off. Sarr. Ahmad again. To go for the bloody spectacular. We've not even got dynamic highlights on here. We're on off dynamic. This is how many key highlights this game's got. Ahmad. Oh, he half won it. Then give it away. Or didn't win the second ball, should I say. I just feel so out of breath. Keep taking a big deep breath to compose myself. And then the composure doesn't remain. Mason Mount. Cunha. Hickey. Mason. Oh my God! Off the post! And then off the bar. What are we doing? Hit the post. Of course it wasn't over the line. All right. I'm going to bring Cunha off for Bueno. And Ahmad's not playing great. Fernandez has got that. Dallo is playing poor. So let's swap Dallo and Hickey. And Dallo for Patrick Dorgu. There's 4 changes. We've got one more change up our sleeve in case of somebody getting injured. Can't bring him off now, can I? Dallo scores the goal. It's 2-0. Okay. Feel a little bit more confident now. Still 3-0 in the Spurs game. "14 minutes to go. We have a 2-goal advantage. I'd like to think that should be enough, but if they score now, it will make it very, very nerve-wracking. Lemons with a great save. I will make a change, and it is going to be Cunha from Bueno. Bueno is going to get on the pitch. Kobe Manu's not playing amazingly. And you know what? Aaron Hickey isn't. I'm going to get Patrick Dorgu on because it saves Hickey's legs and it stops him getting injured, and he has been phenomenal. So it's this very similar set of changes that we were going to make. But just the goal scorer, Dallo, remains on the pitch. Ahmad. Is he on? He is. It's 3-0. Benjamin Sesko with a great assist from Bruno Fernandes. And that is that. Nowhere near as comfortable as what it looked like over in the Spurs fixture where they were 3-0 up after 14 minutes or something. But we've dominated this game. And once again, we're coming out on top. As I say, it's taken a long time to get this 3-0 lead and look comfortable. But look at that. 25 shots, 8 on target. There's obviously a glitch with the interface here because it's showing all of Sunderland's stuff as black as well. They should, and their kit. Sunderland's formation is, they got Ben Sesko up front. I didn't notice that. How are we getting on? We are, despite the fact it's 3-0, this has been a much, much nervier game than it ought to have been, Ben, for an already relegated Sunderland. Spurs are currently 3-0 up against Leeds. So they're winning their game. I'm not sure what you've seen this morning. We're in the FA Cup final against Coventry later on. This is match week 35. Spurs are... So we'll have 2 games left after this. Spurs have 3 games. You saw me stuff City, right? Yeah. So we've just had an absolute fucking nightmare against Liverpool in the last game. We were 4-0 up, dominating, and then from the 73rd to the 77th minute, Liverpool proceeded to score 3 goals, and I shit myself basically, and we just snaffled a 4-3 win. So we did get the victory. 4-0. Both substitutes that I've made today scoring a goal there. Combining, sorry. Dorgu and Ahmad. You're not interested in people talking about how cold they are. So we've got an interface glitch here, which is not filling me with confidence. I think we need to make sure we save the game, because it'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it, if we had to replay all this? Because I don't deserve to lose out on the title through a game crash, but then I also don't deserve to win if I do then go and win the games and Spurs start losing. Ben Sesko with another brace. That's 20 league goals for the season now. And it's 5-0. And all of a sudden, Spurs have won 5-1 against Leeds. So our goal difference continues to improve. Oh, very happy with the result and the way you played, even though it took to the last 25 minutes. The Spurs have a game in hand. There's the league table for everyone who's watching who's unsure of where the lay of the land is. Spurs have a game in hand and are 1 point behind. Obviously, it's a 2-horse race here between us and Spurs. There is nothing else that can sort of come into contention. Sesko's close to triggering a clause of 25 league goals. Didn't think he'd what's it? Come close to that at the start of the season, did we? So we got Forest at home in 3 days' time. So Spurs also have someone, and I believe that when we have the FA Cup final on Saturday the 16th, I think Spurs have their game in hand. They play Chelsea on the 17th, so they've got Aston Villa midweek. Spurs have got their records points total, have they? Has it just said that, or is that so from your own knowledge, Robbelaz? Actually, yeah, of course they would do, because how close are they to winning the league? £69 million for Usman Diamonde as well. Do we hit that release clause? Where are Nottingham Forest? 14th. Yeah, that worked. Another team meeting. You saw a news item. Yeah, I mean, 87 points. I mean, realistically, Spurs can get to 96 points. We can get to 94 and come runner-up. Come on, Aston Villa. Yeah, link it on Twitter if you want. Ben. Okay. Mason Mount back on for Cobby. Ahmad played better than Adeyemi, but I don't know. Adeyemi's been in great form. He just had a little bit of a wobble last game. But then Ahmad came on and did well, didn't he? Did he? How did he do? He did get a goal. He did get a goal. Which goal did he get? Oh, he's done this again. Apparently, the last game was the Liverpool game. Save, yes, Simon. Well done. Shout out to Simon. Shout out to Simon. So I can't even work out what goal he scored to see how important it was in the grand scheme of things for the game. Although Cunha didn't play very well, did he? Maybe I'll bring Adeyemi on and play him on the left. I think that's what we're going to do. Adeyemi on the left, and Ahmad's going to get his game on the right. And there's no one on the not on the bench that deserves to be there. Dalot played well. Aaron Hickey has just been phenomenal since he came. He's on a 7.33. He's actually my best player. 6 assists and a goal since January. We could do a restart. We've saved it now anyway. Should be alright. Nottingham Forest are 4th in the form table. Fourth. Oh, all of a sudden, this game does not feel as much of a formality. 4th in the form table. And it's the other game's Aston Villa v Spurs. That's it. There's only 2 games. Come on, Aston Villa. Come on, Aston Villa. A draw will do us, Villa. I'm not asking you to go and beat them 3-0. It'd be great if you could beat them. A draw would do. Aaron Hickey going for the absolute sublime. Aston Villa are winning! Aston Villa are winning! I wish we could see who scored. I wish there was more here. We could start chanting about whoever it was. We could be singing their praises. A defeat. Ollie Watkins. 2 minutes in, he scored. Come on, Ollie Watkins. They still have a game in hand. And it's 1 point the difference. If we draw and they lose, it still needs 2 points, that game in hand. So we can't afford to draw here. We need to win. Don't we? And that's if Aston Villa keep up this good work. I mean, Spurs could easily come back. Dalot, don't shoot! It doesn't matter. He's carrying Adeyemi on the left. And Mason Mount with the assist when I brought him on for Kobbie Mainoo. All these tactical decisions are just coming up trumps. It's like everything I verbalise and say, oh, I'm going to do this, it seems to come off. Living a very charmed life right now. As it stands, we might be 4 points clear. Spurs will have 2 games left. We will have 1 game left. It's an own goal for Sangare. I don't know if that's a very fair assessment to say that's Sangare's own goal. That, for me, is the goalkeeper's own goal. That was horrendous. Latte Anarchist. A wonderfully unique username. Welcome along, first-time chatter. You have joined at a very, very intense time of the save game. FM Robert, thanks for following. You never see me lose, Ben? Well, you weren't here a lot last stream then because we kept losing. We kept losing. We're closing on half time. We are 2-0 up against a very informed Nottingham Forest. So I am not counting my chickens. And Lenny Yoro has given Forest a fucking lifeline. That's my son's favourite phrase at the minute, Ben. Uh-oh. Aston Villa are 2-0 up. Aston Villa's 2. Can't even fucking speak. Aston Villa, look at this. What's this for 2-1 up? Address the team. Lots of shots on target, so I'm happy. Lenny Yoro's getting a 6.3. Is that worthy of bringing him off for Harry Maguire? Papa Matassar is a little bit tired. Bobby Mainu. Deep line playmaker. I should put him on. I'm going to put Cobby on. Sar's not playing well. And he's nervous. I don't like the nervousness. You be the deep line playmaker, Cobby. Aaron Hickey's on a yellow card. Benjamin Sesko's not doing very well. But not even a conversation to bring him off. Lenny Yoro. He's only getting that rating because he's just scored an own goal. Can I bring myself to bring on Harry Maguire? Lack of sharpness. I'm not sure I can do it. Morgan Rogers on the stroke of half time as well. Over in the Aston Villa Tottenham game. So over there, it is 2-0 to Aston Villa. Cobby Mainu now as the deep line playmaker, playing a little bit more deeper than he has recently. Lenny Yoro finds a nice pass. Darlow, Fernandez, Ahmad. It's 3-1 and the 2-goal cushion's back. And we are being a little bit calmer. That's exactly what we needed. That is exactly what we needed. And as the minutes tick away, we see it is still 2-0 here for Aston Villa. I'm not sure if I'm covering it when it's collapsed down, so I'm going to have it up there for everyone. An hour gone, still 2-0. Do we need to save some legs for the FA Cup final against Coventry? Aaron Hickey's playing okay. I'm going to bring him off for Patrick Dorgu, though, because of that yellow card. Bruno Fernandes is having a good game. League priority. What if I bottle this match? Well, I'm not resting players unnecessarily. I'm saving some legs and getting some fresh legs on as well. More to the point. I'm trying to look at Lenny Yoro's got to come. It's Harry Maguire. He's got to. I'm sorry. He's getting a 6.29. 3 subs made. And Dallow's going to have to stay on because I brought off Hickey because of the yellow card. Everyone else is playing pretty well. Who would I bring on for a fresh burst of energy? I mean, Adeyemi's got a goal and he's only getting a 7.17, which leads me to think he's playing quite badly. Or do I bring on Bergvall for Fernandes? I might bring on Cunha for Adeyemi. There we go. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw to the underperforming in the match, Benjamin Sesko getting a 6.7. He's now got himself a goal and he's going to be back in amongst the sevens. He is scoring nearly every single game. It's 4-1. That means this game is all but done. Aston Villa are still 2-0 up against Spurs. It's still 2-0. There's quarter of an hour remaining. This is huge. And if Spurs fail to beat Chelsea while we're in the FA Cup final, we will win the league by default. Because we're 4 points clear after this if Spurs don't come back in that game. Patrick Dorgu. It's a cross, it's in, it's Benjamin Sesko again. He's now bagged a brace late on. And out of nowhere, it's 5-1. And we look... We look like he's never been in doubt. I'd argue it hasn't been in doubt, really. It was just that one wobble at before half time, wasn't it? 8 minutes left, 7 minutes left. It's still 2-0. It'd be massive for Spurs to come back and win that game. If they come back and win that, I think it's written in the stars that they're going to win the league. A scrappy goal for Forest. It's 5-2. Should not be too much of a concern in this game. I think we should have the points. Still 2-0. Dalot. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Dalot. Benjamin Sesko is on a hat-trick again. It's 6-2. It's Bruno Fernandes. And he's got himself a goal. Benjamin Sesko will now be on 20 goals for the league, right? Did I see Erling Haaland was on 21? Would Benjamin Sesko be in the running for top goal scorer? Xavi Simons has got one back for Spurs in the 91st minute. That match is still going on. There's 2 minutes left here. It is 6-2. This match is done. Dalot. Cunha. It's 7. We're going to VAR. The goals have been awarded. That's fine. Okay, this match is over. Happy with the result and the way you played. And did that finish 2-1? It did. Spurs have lost to Aston Villa. Which means there is a 4-point gap. We've scored 100 goals. Player stats. So, goals. Yes, Erling Haaland was on 21. I've forgotten about another brace for Ben Sesko. He's the top goal scorer. Benjamin Sesko, who has scored basically all of his goals since January. I think he got 2 in the first half of the season, and one of them might have been in the FA Cup. Oh no, that would have been after the turn of the year. He's getting 8.52 in the last 5 games. Benjamin Sesko might get top goal scorer. I almost don't want Spurs to lose to Chelsea. I want to at least have the satisfaction of going into the final day of the season with it still to play for. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's been so nerve-wracking and so tense, this stream. It would feel so underwhelming to actually win the league. Why am I piling pressure on? They're all unimpressed. I've absolutely fucked the team meeting. It's Coventry. It would be very underwhelming, though, to win. Oh, Coventry's second in the Championship. Coventry have been promoted. Okay. All right, so Coventry are bloody good then. Coventry are borderline a Premier League side. Chelsea, away. Holmesy, who are 10th. And we've seen Chelsea lose 6-0 to City, and was it 4-0 to me? Or 5-0? Like, Chelsea had a right time of it. So I don't think Chelsea are going to do much. Mason Mount, unfit. Bergval's cup tied. Casemiro's going to get himself on the bench. No, he's not. No, he's not. I've got to put Jane Slory on. I'm a kid. I'm never bringing Casemiro on. Oh my God! Look at the fitness. Look at the fitness. Harry Maguire can have 45 minutes of action. Luke Shaw's unfit. I feel really bad not playing some of these players. Sarr is going to have to come off for Ugarte. Mount for Mainu. Ahmad for I'll bring him off for Cunha. Dallo, stay on. No, do you know what? It's a week until the final game of the season, isn't it? We can cope with players that are slightly unfit, like not quite fully there. I'm just going to play my strongest team at the end of the day, because Spurs could bottle it against Chelsea, and then the title's ours. Now we've got 7 days until the title decider. We've got 7 days until the title decider, so we should be fit again after this game, barring an injury. The FA Cup final. It's Coventry versus Manchester United. You see, this is what I was saying before. This feels a little bit underwhelming that it's Coventry. Like, imagine if this was City. This would be very intense, wouldn't it? If it was Man City now, and then Spurs beat Chelsea, and then we go into the final day. Like, what an end to the stream that'd be. I say end to the stream. We're not ending just yet, but end to the season. Harry Adeyemi, Fernandes, Aaron Hickey, who should not have shot. We can't even check the Premier League scores, so we've got no idea what Spurs are doing. Benjamin Sesko. Finds Dallo. Doesn't want to shoot from range. He wants to tap in. Oh, back to Dallo again. It's Bruno Fernandes. It's found its way in. It's Karim Adeyemi from the left-hand side. It might not be glamorous. It might not be spectacular. It was certainly scrappy, but they all count. It is 1-0, and we've got one hand on the trophy. I'm absolutely devastated that we lost to fucking West Brom, of all teams, 4-2 in the Carabao Cup early doors. Because we're very much on for a double here. Offside. Luke Shaw nearly with the goal. Get on with it. Get on with it. Former winners, Coventry, are they? When did years ago was it? Did they beat United actually? Is that a thing? Like in the 70s or 80s? Or am I making that up? Fernandes, Karim Adeyemi. This should be 2. It is 2. 80s and not United. Fair enough. Wasn't there a United and Coventry game a few seasons ago, or in the last couple of years, that was quite high profile? That did United win, but it was a little bit ropey. Did it go to pens? Maybe. Am I making this shit up? Like, does anyone remember this? Last season semi, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, hang on, disallowed goal, pushing another player. Never seen that. Yeah, that is very new. I thought they were going to overrule that then. Anyway, it's 2-0. Who could I put on at right back for Dallo? Because he's a bit unfit. He's a bit tired. Ahmad is on his arse. So he's coming off. I'm going to bring on Jaden Slory. Actually, no, because he won't play in the next game. Brian and Bueno, or Cunha. Cunha's got match sharpness. Bueno doesn't. Got it. Bruno Fernandes is also a bit tired. Bergval can't come on. He's cup tied. Be Mason Mount if anyone comes on. Dallo. He's having a good game, but he's unfit. We could move Hickey to the right. He's on a yellow card. Patrick Dorgu. Advanced wingback. He's got a weak right foot. Don't want to play him at right back then. I mean, Ahmad could play there. Of sorts. Ish. But he's as bad as Dallo. I could maybe bring Harry Maguire on for Dallo, move Hickey over, move Shaw to the left back. Although Shaw could probably do with coming off. I'm going to do this and bring on Dorgu. What's Leif Davis's right foot saying? Very weak. Of course it is. Waste of space he's been. I'm glad we didn't buy him. We only got him on loan with an optional fee. He's really not. He's. I've not been whelmed at all. Very underwhelming. Luke Shaw then with the corner. Bruno Fernandes. Kobbie Mainoo should have been 3. Star. Adeyemi. Pulls it across. I don't feel too nervous at the moment. We've got all the highlights. We seem like we're dominating the game. It's 2-0. And they are, whilst they have been promoted, they are a team in a lower league. So we should be winning this. Certainly from this position. If it was still 0-0, it would be nervy and they would have a bit of confidence about their play. But as it's 2-0, the game feels like it's down in like second gear. Coventry almost feel like they know. Why am I speaking? I'm just talking myself into fucking throwing this lead away. Matassar is also now knackered. Ugarte's going to get himself on the pitch. Luke Shaw is also knackered, so Harry Maguire comes on, and there's 4 changes. Now it's nervy. Now it's bloody nervy. Now we've got a highlight. Is this going to be our highlight, though? It's always impossible to tell, especially on this new FM. It could change in a heartbeat. Feels like our highlight for now. Aaron Hickey. Why is he shooting? Yeah, maybe I should shoot less on the wing backs. Yeah, there we go. We've won the FA Cup. Let's watch the trophy celebration. Let's see if it's any good. Oh, it's lagging. Way to take the gloss off, FM. Brilliant. My first trophy lift in 3 frames per second. Look at, is that me over there? Like a spare part? Like I've won a raffle as a fan to get on the pitch. Get up in there. Give me the trophy. Give it to me. I've masterminded this whole thing. He's just fucked off with it. Give it someone else, you greedy bastard. Okay. And what's happened elsewhere? Oh, it's happening tomorrow at 4:30. Chelsea versus Spurs. We go and watch it? Shall we go? We go to the match? We get a ticket? We're going watching Chelsea v Spurs. Why not? At least if Chelsea do something, it will feel there'll be a little bit more of an occasion to it. If I had one, I'd literally get changed now, Robalaz. As it stands, I don't. Dallo set for move to Fulham. Fulham have got £68 million, have they? Right. I'm going to get this game going, and I'm going to go for a wee. Key highlights. Don't know if we can change any of this. Okay, Chelsea v Spurs. Come on, Chelsea! Oh no! What a goal, Ben says. It's offside. What a goal. Was it a good goal? I'm gonna have to watch the goal now. There we go. Oh, it's taking its time, isn't it? Yeah, alright, fair enough. Okay. Back to being live. Get the replay. Okay, so it's alright. That was a bit glitchy. The Spurs are winning. So as it stands, Spurs are on 90 points. We are on 91, and we'll be heading into the final day of the season with it all to play for. We have Brighton. They have... I'm unsure. If Spurs go and score now, I'm leaving the match. It's been entertaining, this title race. All hail Aston Villa. I hope you're right, Holmesy. Holmesy over on YouTube has predicted a 4-1 scoreline in the Brighton game in favour of us. A couple of goals for Benjamin Sesko would be nice, just to show up that spot on top of the top goal scorers charts. I can't believe how good he's been in the second half of the season. He scored a couple, and then the floodgates just opened, and like there's been no change to the tactics. He's just found his form, found his feet. Because we brought Francelino in, who didn't really hit the ground running either. Cole Palmer, go on, Cole. Oh, Alan, good morning. Hope you're well. If you're just joining us, we are watching Spurs' game in hand on us. We have just won the FA Cup final against Coventry. If Spurs win this game, they will be 1 point behind us as we both head into the final game of the season. One game remaining after this. And as it stands, Spurs will be 1 point behind. So the reason we've come to watch Chelsea v Spurs is for simply that reason. If Spurs don't win this game, if they lose, should I say, the league title is over. And it's ours. But as it stands, Spurs are looking good for the win. It's 1-0. And it's looking like it's staying that way. Yeah, no. Even though I'm having about as much impact in this game as I would be normally, because you can't shout or anything, I am not managing either team. I'm here purely as a spectator, and I've dragged you, unwilling viewers, along with me. Kicking and screaming. Get on the minibus. Going watching Spurs v Chelsea. Put your seatbelt on. Cole Palmer now. United fans on the edge of their seats. So yeah, we've absolutely dominated a lot of games today, Alan. We've had lots of ups and lots of downs. It's been very entertaining from a game perspective. We had a 4-3 win against Liverpool where we were 4-0 up. Liverpool brought it back to 4-3. We beat City in the FA Cup semi-final to secure a date with Coventry in the final, which we then won. And Benjamin Sesko has been on fucking fire, which means he is now currently... Oh no, Erling Haaland has probably just gone back to being the top goal scorer on 23. So there's more things at play here on the final day. Not just the league title, but Erling Haaland and Benjamin Sesko vying for that golden boot. I will also say, look at the minutes per goal. Erling Haaland on 118.52. Benjamin Sesko averaging a goal every 94 minutes. So, 7 days' time. Brighton. Who've Spurs got again? Why is there only 4 games? 5 games? It's not showing. Where's Spurs? It's so glitchy, this is. Everton on the 24th. They're at home to Everton. So, Everton are 13th, so Spurs at home to Everton, and we are against Brighton, who are 14th. Are we at home or away? Away. Away at Brighton. Another game. Another game that's not an easy fixture, because United do bottle against Brighton quite a lot. Yeah, they are the same day, Holmesy. They are. It's just not showing up in the fixture list. Now it is. Now it is all of a sudden. They're all kicking off at 4:30 on Sunday the 24th of May. CT, are we bottling against Spurs? Are we fuck at the minute? We've overtaken them. Barring Spurs has lost to Aston Villa, both our records in today's stream has been exemplary. Today, we have started things off with an FA Cup win against Cardiff in the quarter-final, battered Leeds 4-1 after going 1-0 down, battered Chelsea 4-0, Brentford 5-0, the FA Cup semi against City 3-1, 4-3 against Liverpool, a game where we were 4-0 up, and then Liverpool got 3 goals back in 4 minutes in the second half. And it was very nervy for the last quarter of an hour. A 5-0 against Sunderland, which it took a while to get going, but when it did, we really did kick into high gear. Then we've just beaten Nottingham Forest 7-2, and then we won the FA Cup final 2-1 against Coventry. And now we have Brighton. Mount's shutting up about his lack of first-team football, which is good. No, I don't know Alan either. It is a long trek down south, yes. But there's nothing like being there, is there? But we could bottle it to spot. Oh. 1 to 3 days. Oh my God. Harry Maguire's going to have to play. Isn't he? Because Luke Shaw's injured. So Harry Maguire's going to have to play at centre back. Good old slabhead. Oh, here we go. Another team meeting. Right. Let's sign off with one more win. We're a better team than Brighton. Last game of the season, we've put ourselves up in pole position for the title. When you step out on that pitch, all you can do all you can to win the title and become Man United legends. Is that going to be too much pressure? They all fucking threw their toys out the pram and pissed and whinged because I said they should go and beat fucking Coventry in the FA Cup final, didn't they? Here we go. Oh, that's gone terribly. That has gone absolutely terribly. Oh, Simon, I'm sorry. You're going to have to lurk. If you can squeeze it into a corner of your screen or something, put me on quiet. You can watch the match. Luke Shaw is injured. Sarr is unfit. Well, do you know what? Mason Mount is going to play. Now, does Harry Maguire get to play, even though he can only play 45 minutes of action? Or do we go with Ugarte, who we have played at centre-back on occasion, and in my opinion, is not a bad centre-back. He's a bit to be desired in the heading department. I mean, from a storyline perspective, and from a what's the word? Like, it's his last game for the club. Richson UK, thanks for the follow. Welcome along. He's got to play, hasn't he? He's got to. His last game for the club. Let him earn that £200,000. I suppose Shaw and Ugarte one of those could come on for him in the second half if he's struggling. Bergval's back from injury. No, sorry, from being cup tied. Adeyemi's been playing well. Ahmad as well has. Mason Mount, of course, he's got himself on the pitch. Kobbie Mainoo is going to be a deep line playmaker. And he's going to slot himself in there. Everybody else is getting the game. They deserve the game. We're going to the match. That's the team. it all comes down to this. It's a nerve-wracking time. They're 17th in the form table. We're first. So, Brighton have got some very good players. Very, very good young players. I've got a save going with Brighton downstairs. And impressive. They are impressive. Where are Spurs then? There they are against Everton. It'd be nice to actually have that. Just being able to put that on the screen. Like here. I want this. Just keep the Spurs score there. Rutter. Give the ball away. Kobbie Mainoo gave it away as well. Oh, shit. Welcome along, Rich. Yes, I started streaming not too long ago. Back end of FM24. I'm live on YouTube as well. Did you not get a notification? Glad to hear you regularly watching the YouTube videos. Some experiments unable to be done at the minute because the in-game and pre-game editor are a bit glitchy and there's a few things that aren't really working in my favour. So I'm streaming a lot more. And yeah, it's a nerve-wracking end to the season. Mad scientist, the goat of databases. What a legend. Yeah, it's awful, the in-game editor. They have improved it. There's been a lot improved. I've not even looked at it yet, CT, sorry. I've been so busy. Been insane. Spurs are winning. Spurs are winning. As it stands, Spurs are winning the league title. It's there to look at the minute. When I get a minute CT, I will have a mess around and have a look at what's going on with it and try and do a simulation with it. I will do. But I haven't had a minute. It's been insane. The Spurs are winning. Which means we have to go and win. Which you want to go and win the title by winning your game. Don't you? Ahmad. Across. Adeyemi. It's Ben Sesko puts it wide. Oh. Nearly half time. Nervy, Ben, it doesn't begin to cover it. I am literally after everything this stream and after the elation of Aston Villa beating Spurs, if we bottle it on the final day by dropping points and they win, I'll be so devastated. Karim Adeyemi now. What is he doing? Reese43, first time chat, welcome along. Yes, I support the scummiest club in England, Manchester United, as CT so eloquently put it. If you, it's up to you, CT. I mean, if you do, I'd appreciate it. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of effort to go through from your part, and also the save files nowadays are much bigger. So sometimes WeTransfer is much harder to send across, and I'll be doing a good long sim with it, and you might not be able to send them all. So don't worry, I'm happy to look at it. That team talk didn't go down great. Dallo is knackered. Ahmad's not playing well. So I'm going to bring Karim Adeyemi off over to the right-hand side. And it's going to be Mateus Cunha is coming on the left. I think Kobbie Mainoo's having a bit of a shocker at the moment. But so I might bring him off. Mason Mount, I'm going to make him the deep line playmaker. And do I give Kobbie a little carry on run, or do I bring Bergvall on? Reece, it's the final day of the season. Before the game, we were topped by a point. As it stands, Spurs are winning in their game. They are now winning the league. We are drawing against Brighton. As it stands, we have to win the league. This is why this half time is so nervy, so tense. The big decisions are having to be made here. Lucas Bergvall. Oh, hang on. Sarr. He was a bit unfit, wasn't he? Sarr's going to play. Put Sarr on. Aaron Hickey's not playing well either, is he? But from a fullback perspective, there's very little we can do. Very little we can do. I'm not bringing Aaron Hickey off either, given how good he's been. Ahmad has been a sacrificial lamb here. I mean, the form Benjamin Sesko's in. I mean, I don't think there's anything he can do in this game that's going to make me bring him off. Yeah, I've nicked two of Spurs' better players as well. I'm not sure who they've replaced them with. Spurs are 2-0 up. Brennan Johnson scored. It's 2-0 over there. And here come Brighton. Off the bar. No! Bruno Fernandes has just given away a penalty. Bruno Fernandes has just given away a penalty. Just walk away, Bruno. Save everyone some time. You're coming off. Lemons! Lemons saves the penalty! I can't believe it. Now. Sarr and Bergvall have both come off the bench. Former Spurs players. What are we saying? Bergvall with the goal to win the league? Oh, Cunha off the post. Dallo. Shoot, shouldn't have shot. Fucking hell. Need to change those instructions, don't I, to my wingbacks. Bergvall to Hickey. Does his man. Keeps going. And again. Crosses it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire's got to come off. We've only got one stoppage left. This is our only stoppage. We've got to make 2 subs. No, because we can't make another stoppage. Shit. Oh, I've made an absolute fucking howler here. Lenny Yoro's knackered and booked. Bruno's going. He would have gone in. If I could have got the money in January, Holmesy, he'd have gone. He got injured on like the 3rd of January for 5 weeks. Knobhead. It meant he would have failed a medical. So no one wanted to buy him. Mason Mount. Bergval. Dallo. Adeyemi. Sarr. Oh. Mason Mount. Cunha. To Ben Sesko. Ben Sesko. The man of the moment. It's Benny Sesko. And we are back in pole position. The man who was the main reason I wanted to be United in the beta save. Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko. Okay, now we've got decisions to make. Dallo's playing badly. Hickey's playing badly. Our fullbacks are not doing well at all. Harry Maguire is not actually playing terribly. Bergval. To Adeyemi. Pull it back. Oh! Handball? That's the second time he's just been done. We've just watched Harry Maguire get done twice in the last 5 minutes. He's got to go. He's got to. But he's not playing terribly. And this is only stoppage. You'll make 2 changes. I feel if I'm making a change here, I think Dallo's playing badly. So do we go Hickey and do we bring on Patrick Dorgu? And then who's going at centre half? Luke Shaw? I mean, Yoro is injured, not injured, lack of condition, and he's on a yellow card. Making a change at the back because it's not working. We've literally watched Harry Maguire get skinned twice. I don't want to sit there and watch it happen for a fucking 3rd time. Robelaz. Have you been here for the streams? Some of my tactical decisions have been fucking on point. I know you're joking. Now's not the time. Now is not the time. I am out of possession. We are dropped back. Out of possession. We're fully back. I'm not going negative. We need another goal, really. So Luke Shaw has been playing well. He has got a slight hamstring strain. However, it was a 1 to 3 day sort of thing, and he should be back tomorrow in full training. So it's either him or Ugarte that's coming on at centre back for Harry Maguire. What's Luke Shaw's heading? 13. 14 jumping reach. His tackling's much worse. Ugarte, 18 tackling. Great anticipation. I think Ugarte might be the one. He's on for Maguire. Now, Patrick Dorgu's coming on for Dallo, and we're moving him over to the left and Hickey on the right. And then player instructions. Shooting. Shoot less. And do the same with Dorgu. I'm unsure about this. I have played him as a centre-back a couple of times. He can play there. A bit. 18 tackling is good. Anticipation's good. His pace isn't terrible, about the same as Luke Shaw. Good aggression. Good bravery. Concentrating. Oh, this seems to be an unpopular decision in the chat. Reece and Ben are not happy at this. I'm not happy at it. I'm not overly happy about it. I'd rather Luke Shaw there. He has been playing well. Is his hamstring strain that's a problem. Because if he gets injured, he's got to come off. And then what's happening? Who's going at centre-back then? Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm being influenced now. Can't blame you guys anyway. It's my decision. I did sign as a good centre-back. I've got Gonzalo Inacio, who's been unbelievable until he got a fucking hernia. I'm going with it. I've done it. It's done. I'm backing my decision. Cunha now. With the free kick. Don't shoot. Corner. Yeah, imagine that 5-minute timeout just then. Lucas Bergvall with the corner now. Oh, Lenny Yoro nearly nods it home. Mason Mount. Karim Adeyemi. Tsar. Yoro. Goes down the line. Bergvall finds himself in space. Aaron Hickey, lovely little flick. Tsar. Patrick Dorgu's going to shoot and miss. Oh, it's not going to miss! What a goal! The substitute! Have a bit of that. I know it's not Agati. But the decisions I'm making. I mean, I did not expect that to hit the bar twice and go in. But we'll take it. 10 minutes to go. Patrick Dorgu. We're doing it. Yeah, Alan, us and Spurs in the Community Shield. Karim Adeyemi to seal it. Hickey. Sarr. Adeyemi. It's Ben Sesko pops up with a goal. It's 3-0. And we've done it. We have done it. That should be it now. Can he get a hat-trick? He's played more games but less minutes per goal, so we can't tell if Haaland scored, can we? We haven't got a fucking clue because it doesn't tell you who scored underneath the fixtures anymore, which is a shame. Mason Mount. Oh, Mason Mount with this trying to be the spectacular. I mean, Hickey does him. Sarr. Mount again. He wants a goal, doesn't he? Don't have this one lagging, please. Yes! Yes! Thank you! Not put to the side like a fucking spare part like I was in the FA Cup final. Front and fucking centre. Me! The amount of decisions I made this season that turned games on their heads. Come on. Who do I think I am there? With shades on. Could someone give me the trophy? Any chance of a little hold? Oh, we've done it. Did Haaland score for City? That is the question. That is the question. Yes, he scored twice. Spurs won 2-0 as well, so they did win the their game. They did what they needed to do. Second on 93 points. We've won the league on 94 points. I feel like 94 points is a tall order to get in the Premier League to have to go and win it. Like somewhere in the 80s is usually about par, isn't it? So in my first season with United, to get to 94 points and win it on the final day, we've had a good season. We've had a very good season. Where has Ben Sesko finished in the Premier League top goal scorer charts? Haaland got 25 with that brace. What was Sesko on then? 23? Um, 24 he got. Under 90 minutes a goal. Expected goals, Ben Sesko was down at 4th, sorry, with 17.83. Expected goals over performance. Ben Sesko, top of the pile. 6.17. What are we saying then? Appearances? Loads of players than that. Lenny Yoro with 30 wins, along with Guglielmo Vicario. Okay. Right. There we go. Wayne Rooney. You want to join? No. Could have had a job, Wayne. Happy with Premier League win? I should bloody hope so. I should bloody hope so indeed. Let's get that saved. Okay, well, I'm absolutely spent after that. Oh, dearie me. Going to call it there, I reckon, in a minute. I think we might just get to the end of the season. End of season review. So they're ecstatic. Got an A-. Supporters are buzzing. Yeah, very good. 30 messages. Ben, thanks for the subscription. Much appreciated, my friend. What's my formation? A bit of a... You don't see it when I spent fucking ages talking about Ugarte. This is me. Sorry, that's me in possession. Yeah, in possession's that. Out of possession's this. It's working quite well. Let's change this instruction as well. Shooting. Shoot less often. Yeah, I brought him on, put shoot less often as an instruction, and then Patrick Dorgu's banged that one in from 30 yards. I don't know. Gerhi's already going to Saudi Arabia. You have a look. Edit search. Mark Gurley's already going. Al Hilal. He'd have been perfect. Where's he going? Oh, Saudi again. Really, CT? Some of mine haven't been getting official responses and stuff, but then they just get fixed. Where's he going? Oh, Ademola Lookman's going to Man City. Gonzalo Souza. Is he worth getting? Serge Gnabry's going to Spurs. Busio going to Sunderland. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah, Eric Garcia has. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Mark Gay, he wanted about that from me as well. I think I battled him down to about 875k, and it just wasn't happening, was it? So, he's gone to Saudi. Discuss the plans for next season. Yeah, want to win the title again. Yeah, nothing else. Yeah, fine. Alright, preseason can go then. That's new. Yeah. Accept. I think we're going to do the meat and potatoes of the transfer window next time out. I don't think I'm bothered about doing anything now because I'm going to be heading off soon, and it's been well, recent time for a new challenge. Okay. There's nothing you can offer. Okay. So Luke Shaw's back on the transfer list then. £45 million he's potentially worth. Wanted by Chelsea. Was it? I could have got a new contract. I haven't bothered. They'll give me a new contract mid-season. I could have asked for one, but I don't need to ask for one. They'll come to me when the time's right. Can we check Reading? '13th. You've been literally there all season. Yeah, even worse, Ben. Even worse. The Luke Shaw's handed a transfer request. So Lenny Yoro feels he's underpaid. Underpaid on £115,000 a week. Okay, well, how much is he going to want? Where's that message gone? Double. It was double. He is going to be amazing, and he is really good and played all season. So I do want to keep him, and I'm going to get a lot more wages back from Casemiro and Harry Maguire leaving, and Luke Shaw at 200k a week when he goes. So, you know, if I can, he wants 250k after each international appearances. Minimum fee release clause of 155 million as well. Still on 185. 70k pay rise. All right, innit? For a player like Lenny Yoro, who is one of the best young defenders on the game, and I want to keep and build my team around him, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'm going to save it there. I'm going to call it. Sure saw I put Ugarte on. Yeah. Yeah. He wants to leave. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed today's stream and the success of us winning the Premier League. Where is the Premier League table? Let's look at it one final time. Champions. When am I back? Probably tomorrow. Kids are at nursery tomorrow, so probably come back, do some of the transfer window tomorrow morning. Am I where the release clause came back in? Yeah, I saw it. 155 million. Yes, Ben, I will do. I'll go on Twitter in a bit. You're in your first season. Who should you sign? Who are you, Rob Reese? United. Well, I'll tell you should sign. Because it's just won the fucking league, hasn't it? Kai Madiemi, Papa Matasar, Gonzalo Inacio, and then Aaron Hickey. They're the big signings that did really well for me. Lucas Bergvall as well in January. Matt V. Kislek is also quite cheap and good. Francelino came on and didn't really do much. And then I bought Bouzyan and Slory with the last bit of money I had in the main transfer window. These other guys were January onwards. Gonzalo Ramos and Leif Davis were loans with options to buy. Gonzalo Ramos got recalled because I got cocky with Luis Enrique. Who did I sell? Delict, £55 million. Josh Zirkzee for 40. Mazrouai and Martinez both in January as well for about 38 apiece. And that's it. So that's why I was a bit short on defenders at the end. Lisandro Martinez left. And I didn't replace him as a centre-back. But he was injured for most of the first half of the season. Never used him. So, yeah. There you go. All right then, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming along. Take good care of yourselves.